the Humans of Hemp podcast. Be part of the conversations we've never had and the stories we've never shared. So, let's dive in.
So you will have to start by introducing yourself for the audience and what you do and how do you see the Indian scenario with what you do.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So my name is Daanish, and I'm the founder of Cure by Design. We're building India's widest range of hemp and CBD products. We want to be the one-stop shop for everything hemp and CBD. So it all started in 2020 is when we launched, but my exposure to hemp and the capability of hemp was somewhere around 2014, 13 when I was in Manipal. I studied my hotel management. When in college, and everybody is experimenting. At this potluck, a friend of mine got hemp raita. And then he's from Uttarakhand.
Oh, wow.
So then he told us, and he had the seeds in like a 500-gram packet. And then he showed us the packet. And then, he told us the benefits of it. That was when I was exposed to it and the wow
No.
fact, like, can one seed actually do so much?
Yeah.
Then that's when the research and the seed in my hand was planted. And I did more research and realized that it all originated here,
Yes.
right? This plant is Indian heritage, right? They call it Indian hemp.
Yes.
In the US and stuff, the constitution is written on a hemp paper
Yeah.
and it's called Indian hemp, right? So then I realized, okay, that there is a market, but there wasn't too much happening. And I graduated, and this was always in the side. What initially actually gave us the initial, once we launched, we had the traction
Yeah.
because we always wanted to do something different. Like if you see, we launched with a hemp seed oil for pets.
Yes.
We launched with, at that time, COVID, we launched with hemp masks,
Yeah.
sanitizers, the full hemp seed, which till now is one of our best sellers. There's a leap of faith you have to take, right? So we were the first to do anything hemp for pets in India. That had a lot of traction. And then I realized how, this is as a market. And so I also have a very close history with pets. I've
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
rescuing pets my whole life.
Yeah.
I had a few veterinary doctors that I used to take all these rescues to. So then I told them, doctor, I've launched this product. Why don't you try it? And that's how it started.
Yeah.
And touch with the Bangalore community, the veterinary community is so united and so welcoming that the product was so good. One through word of mouth, it spread. And now touch with, we're in every vet in Bangalore, 150 vets across the country.
Yeah. So talking about Bangalore and talking about Karnataka, do you see this state being more accepted? There's so many farmers who came to us.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, and the policy, where is the policy? Like, what are the hiccups that you are facing currently as a state?
So see, if you compare South India to North India, right? North India, there's always had the Shiva temples, Prasad, the Mandir, Bhang, Holy ki Bhang. There has always been that little bit of cultural binding of this plant. But in the South, it has been demonized.
Oh.
Has been completely, this is a societal thing again.
Do you think there's a lack of sensitization and how to not stereotype people?
Surprisingly or hypocritically, it is the biggest market. We have people from different cities coming and opening stores in Bangalore because this is the bed. Because the people in Bangalore are very open.
Collective community building, do you think that can really change?
Definitely. Because if you see, the companies who do these pop-ups, you generally do that these fun carnival kind of, we're targeting the public, but this is actually desensitization is actually needed.
On that scientific mindset, going
Absolutely. And
to the universities and schools. and
acceptance,
colleges.
absolutely. We believe like the influencers for us in society are the doctors. We go ahead educating the doctors.
Yes.
And that is what has given us the traction that we have. We've built our B2B channels first, and now we're working on the B2C because we've realized, right, how much ever I tell a person, try this, it's going to help you. It's going to help you. They won't. But if a doctor says, take it, if with their eyes closed, they will.
Yeah.
So we realize this, and especially the nature of what we're dealing with, we've always focused on the doctor approach, doctor first,
Yeah.
educating the doctor because that has a ripple effect. the doctor passes it down.
Are you willing to experiment with more fields of hemp, or are you nice in the space that you're in right now?
Now I think we've gone beyond. I mean, honestly, we want to cater to everything, but we are a small team, we're limited, and we're listening to the market and focusing on what, like, we know the pet products, the Vijaya. I still think India has its advantages, and I hope that in time we are able to stick by the Ayurvedic route and not go into the CBD and THC percent, a full
Yes,
spectrum and all of that, because the land race is what makes us different, and different states, different things. And
Eventually, we'll have to come back to
eventually
it otherwise.
we'll have to maybe develop cross-pollination with our land races, but we shouldn't lose our Indian genes. And this plant originated from here, and there's so much, like, now people are finding about CBN, CBV, CBG, terpenes. Because of the position I'm in today, I've also thought, I need to be equipped with information, and there isn't so much here. And
Yes.
kudos to you guys for doing this, and getting a perspective on everybody in the industry. It's more insight to the public, I mean, to the consumers,
Yes,
everybody also to get
True.
insight.
That was what we
Yeah.
realized that was missing. That even in our own families, there was something. So
So
we're trying to do it with that.
so family, right? Talking about family, when I started, won't believe, like, all parents, sister, they had that paranoia saying, what you're doing, is it legal? Is it allowed? Is it okay?
Yeah.
This is how it started. Now, my mom is gifting my products to her friends. So the shift begins at home.
Yes.
Like, it's a ripple effect. Our focus is in getting the best product, because we know once the product is on point,
As soon as more
Platform,
and more research comes in, you can always,
there's always
it's an ongoing process for any product for that matter. And that's why we are also of the opinion that this 0.3, 0.2, this, that, all that can be
should not
revised
be,
and all
yeah,
that.
should not be. This should not be a part of the Indian
Especially for Indian hemp.
India. Exactly.
Yeah.
So with our clinic, we're going to start developing, start keeping track of all the of patients, start publishing our case studies in all these journals. That is how that's the future forward. But the reason for the clinic is we realize that doctors, although it's a great product, most doctors aren't open to it. And the doctors who are open to it don't know how to use it. But the idea is to be a one-stop solution for products and a treatment also.
Because your experts will know your products very well.
Exactly.
And they will be able to, do this conditioning and kind of thing
So
better.
we've seen power and the possibility of it. And we're just getting the specialists to kind of help you get the most out of the medicine
Yeah.
in terms of the dosage, frequency, other lifestyle changes. Because Ayurveda, if you see, goes to the root cause. Unlike allopathy, where if you have an inflammation, if you have a chest problem, I have a leg problem, they're going to give us the same painkiller, the same antibiotic.
Yeah.
If you speak to our grandparents and you ask them, this was normal. They were living in Karnataka. This was medicine. Onani, the Hakim.
Yes,
So a lot of these Hakims still use Onani. They still do it. Irrespective of what, because they know the power of the medicine.
You're right. The systems of medicine always have it incorporated, and we should stick to them.
Absolutely.
That's more important in terms of the Indian hemp scenario. But now we have an open forum. We can have a dialogue, and we can always bring about that change as a community.
And respect, kudos to you guys for giving the industry this voice, a chance to even come out and express and speak, because it's a very free conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you want to know about it.
Because somebody else who understands.
Yeah.
Because on the other side, not everybody understands the conversation. It is most of the time a one-sided.
Yeah.
You're just telling them.
And then it becomes more like a promotional gimmick, and the person is not, satisfied of what they want to say. So these conversations I'll keep having. We'll have mostly lives going on.
Thank you guys, and good luck.
Thank you so
Thanks for having
much.
us.